sí ibi iṣẹ́. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ lọ sí ibi iṣẹ́ á ní engagement tó máa ní, but it's only in Nigeria ní àwọn èèyàn máa lọ sí church, wọ́n dẹ̀ wà ní mosque, and then they'll be hoping that the country will work. Ṣé bí ìlú ṣe ń work nìyẹn? Ìbéèrè tí mo béèrè nìyẹn. Ṣé bí ìlú ṣe ń work nìyẹn? Kéèyàn jí láàárọ̀ kó jẹ́ pé instead tí ìjọba máa provide gbogbo tó máa jẹ́ kí ìlú kó work, it's not like that in Nigeria. So everybody wakes up, ọmọ kékeré ò lọ sí school, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń lọ sí school. Good morning to you, Mace. Good morning to those of you that have joined, Babatunde and the rest of you. My name is Olami Koiki, and this is KOIKIMEDIA Live, the 24th, I believe, January 2023, and the time is just coming up to 8:30 on a Tuesday morning. Good morning, Perry. Good morning, and those of you that have joined on the Facebook as well. Once again, as we continue to tell those at home the reason why the Yòrùbá people need to exit the contraction known as Nigeria. Good morning to you, Yawa Surakat, Ekaro Mamawa, Alalubarika. Sherry, like I always say, you can follow our politicians. The question that came up, why is it that it has taken the politicians in the Southwest 24 years to give you the kind of development that we're asking? Good morning, Ayo Yemi Moki, Yawa Folashade Johnson. A very good morning to you. As usual, I'm out in the morning, and when I go out, I love to show you what it looks like. So let me turn my camera around so that we can enjoy. It's a bit cold this morning, as usual. Europe, yeah, there's nothing we can do to that. And we cannot do anything to that. Okay? I want to turn the camera around. People heading out, making their way to either the school. Is a bit, let's see if we can clean. But it is only in Nigeria. People are praying and hoping that something will give in for something, rather than us demanding for the best out of our government. We have turned to prayer, praying for the government that is not working. Imagine Nigerians are praying for the government that is not working. It's not be juju be that. How can you be praying for the government that is not working? And like I always say, everyone has a responsibility. My own responsibility now is to tell you that the country you love so much is not working. And if you think it's going to work, it's entirely up to you, not my problem. I don't live in Nigeria. I can only tell you the situation of things based on the way I say it. Good morning to you, Joseph Oluwafemi, and those of you that have joined us so far. As I always say, Nigeria is not designed to work. It is the British government that destroyed the Yòrùbá kingdom and called it Nigeria in 1914. And today, the British government is telling you to go and get your PVC, knowing fully well that PVC cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. The best thing that can solve the problem of Nigeria right now is for the country to be divided. And when the country divides, the real people, the real owner, will go their separate ways. But a lot of people doesn't want that. Everybody have been told lies for the last 108 years of the contraction and the amalgamation of Nigeria. But for those of us that live outside the country, we can tell you that even if 10 of the best economics comes down to Nigeria, they cannot fix Nigeria because of the fraudulent 1999 constitution. Constitution ló máa ń jẹ́ kí ìlú lè wà govern, but not in Nigeria. And that is why people like us are always saying that ẹ jẹ́ ká fi Nigeria sílẹ̀. Let's leave the Nigeria to the northern part that wants to own Nigeria, and let's take control back. But our economy is possible. Mr. KOIKIMEDIA, it's possible. It's possible. You cannot sit down in UK and be dictating to us. Okay? At least I'm telling you the truth. Truth that cannot be told by any of your corrupt pastor, imam, babalawo, and all these fraudulent obas. Èrò pé láwọn ọba ṣàkúṣàkú, àwọn ọba gaiman, àwọn ọba tí kò ro ọjọ́ ọ̀la ìran Yorùbá, àwọn ọba tó yẹ pé àwọn ló yẹ kó make a decision lórí wa, àwa la wá tún make a decision lórí wọn pé ṣé wọ́n fi kẹ̀lẹ̀bẹ̀ sójú, ṣáwọn ọba yẹn fi kẹ̀lẹ̀bẹ̀ sójú, ìbéèrè ni o. But we love to be told lies. So I'm going to come down here. As usual, I'm always on the move, so it's going to be a lot of movement now. Ṣáwọn ọba yẹn fi kẹ̀lẹ̀bẹ̀ sójú. Mo sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ò lè work. Àwọn èèyàn wá argue. Wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà máa work. Èèyàn fi figure work. Mo sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ò lè work. The Nigeria you know is not the Nigeria we know in the 70s. The British government destroyed our own kingdom. And that is why some of us are now saying that if Nigeria doesn't lie, we go to war and it goes to pieces. We destroyed the last empire of the British government in Nigeria. The British citizen cannot be enjoying while those called Nigerians cannot even have access to get to this country. And they keep telling you Commonwealth. What shit will Commonwealth? They come out full of that. King Charles knows that. His mother knows that. They destroy that continent. And it is time now we destroy the continent for everybody. My name again is Olawumi KOIKIMEDIA. I keep telling you, Italawa Martin Soro. Let the British people know that the British government destroyed Nigeria. And it is time that we're going to destroy them as well, whether they like it or not. So ìtìkò yẹ̀yìn nìyẹn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn social media blogger mo sọ fún yín pé bọ́lẹ̀ kájà ni wọ́n. Irú ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi bá ń sọ ní ìtàwọ̀ tí bí wọn dákọ̀ sọ. Nigeria is at the verge of break-off. And it's gonna break. Thank you, driver. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ̀yìn ní sìn. Torí láàárọ̀ àwọn èèyàn máa ń lọ sí school. Torí council kan wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ̀yìn ní sìn. But ìwọ ní sìn wọ́n fúnlẹ̀ wọ́n ní Nigeria máa work. Mo pity àwọn tó ní ẹ sórí àwọn tó ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa work here sórí business kan lélẹ̀ nísìn sórí ṣé ibo lórí tọ́tọ́ generator sórí generator níbí báyìí no iná ló ń lò because tí kò bá níná kò sí bí cafe yìí bó ṣe fẹ́ operate àbọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yẹ nísìn sórí bó ṣe wà yẹn nísìn future tiẹ̀ ló ń build lọ yẹn kí ló ń tà breakfast lunch brunch fresh juice smoothies coffee soturele Brazilian steakhouse ó dìrọ̀lẹ́ káwọn ilé tó ṣí kí ló ń tà restaurant kí láwọn ilé ń ṣe àwọn ilé náà wọ́n ń ṣe business kan sórí ìwọ nísìn ìwọ jí láàárọ̀ sórí gbogbo mọ́tò tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ sórí gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ sórí gbogbo àwọn ilé wọ́n lọ sí wọ́n ní business ó níbi tó ń lọ àbọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹ nísìn sórí mọ́tò tó ń wò yìí nísìn ó ń serve community ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tó kọ sí lára serving the community àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yẹ nísìn àwọn tó bá ní disability àwọn tó bá ní disability iṣẹ́ tí mọ́tò yìí wà fún nìyẹn a lọ gbé wọn a tọ́jú wọn àwọn arúgbó ṣorípa arúgbó ló wà nínú ẹ̀ but ìwọ nísìn gbogbo àwọn arúgbó tó wà nílé ẹ ti sọ di ẹ má bínú ìyẹn ò rí nǹkan tí mo fi wọ̀n yẹn má bínú ẹ jẹ́ n tán kámẹ́rà mi ṣe rí iṣẹ́ tèmi ni pé kí n jáde kí n ṣàlàyé fún yín bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ sórí mọ́tò tó wà níwájú mi iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ni pé kó lọ gbé àwọn arúgbó wá gbé wọn láti inú ilé wá gbé wọn lọ sí store wá lọ ṣe shopping but at the end of the day sórí ìwọ nísìn ìwọ jókòó à ń sọ fún ẹ pé Nàìjíríà kò lè work because òyìnbó tó dá wàhálà sí wa lọ́rùn àwọn gan mọ̀ pé kò lè work ṣòro gba àwọn eléyìí nísìn right ṣòro ẹni tó ní mọ́tò yìí ó lè jẹ́ pé ó rà á ní off round ni ó lè rà á ní half price Jaguar ló lọ yẹn but ẹ̀yin nísìn ẹ̀wọ́ ẹ̀ ń tẹ́ máa gé orí ẹ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ fi ṣòwò ní 2023 ẹ̀ ń wá ẹni tí ẹ fẹ́ gé orí ẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń wá ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ mú bra ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ mú pátá ẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ fi ṣòwò tó bá jẹ́ pé Buhari ṣe dáadáa ní 8 years ó jẹ́ kó ti jẹ́ kí economy Nàìjíríà kó lọ sókè but olórí burúkú Buhari àti Tinubu ọmọ àlè tó lọ gbé Buhari wá ẹ wo ibi tí wọ́n dá wàhálà sí lọ́rùn nísìn ayé yín ti ta à ń sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ò lè work ìwọ ń sọ fún mi pé Nàìjíríà máa work orí kì í máa bọ̀ ńlé ṣé ilé wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ibi tí yàn lè wà nísìn Nigeria is currently at the verge of breakup ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ break tí Nigeria ò bá break sórí society tá à ń sọ pé a fẹ́ lélẹ̀ society to everybody kò sẹ́ni tó máa wá bá mi nísìn pé kí ló dé tí mo ṣe ń record àwọn àbọ̀rọ̀ mo yẹ nísìn irú àwọn mọ́tò kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń rí àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì yìí ìjọba ni wọ́n ń sanwó fún kò ń ṣe individual bí wọ́n ṣe ń sanwó fún MC Olúọmọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ń sanwó fáwọn agbèrò ṣé ìwọ náà níbo ló ti rí ọ̀kadà tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ nísìn níbo ló ti rí ọ̀kadà everybody respect the rule of law sórí mọ́tò tí ó páàkì nísìn kò lè wọnú bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn bìkọ́ tó bá wọnú bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ṣọmọ kámẹ́rà tó máa mú kámẹ́rà tó wà lókè yẹn sórí kámẹ́rà yẹn òun ló máa píkẹ̀ so òun náà ní fẹ́ dúró nínú bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn bìkọ́ tó bá ti dúró nínú bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn £60 ni but kò sí rule of law ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní kó free Nnamdi Kanu they refuse to do so we cannot continue to deceive ourselves Peter Obi cannot fix this problem Atiku cannot fix it Tinubu cannot fix it and I don't see people voting Sowore in the first place Kwankwaso I don't see him going anywhere but everybody is now shouting sórí òfin ó wà very very important kí ló ń pè ní òfin rule of law kò sí pé olówó ni mí kò sí pé tálíkà ni mí the rule of law must be respected by everybody regardless of who you are but today in that shithole known as Nigeria everybody is waking up every day and hoping that one day things will turn around nothing is going to turn around because Nigeria has been designed from the day one that the British decided to merge us together with the northern part of Nigeria sori pé mọ́tò yẹn ó slow down rule of law ni tó bá dúró lórí box yẹn ó máa jẹgba because ó máa fún ní ticket now ìdí tó ṣe máa fún ní ticket ni pé each of these vehicle is known into the system kò dìgbà tí mo bá lé mọ́tò yìí lọ àwọn tó máa fún ní ticket tí mo bọ́ ṣe máa fún ní ticket bó ṣe wà ní nísìn tó o bá tètè kúrò lórí ẹ̀ ó máa gba ticket because wọ́n ti register mọ́tò yìí but ní Nàìjíríà nobody knows anybody àwa ní Fúlàní wá ń wọlé wọ́n ń gé yín lórí wọ́n ń pa yín ní business ẹ lè lọ sóko mọ́ and it has now brought poverty into the land and when we talk people say keep quiet shut up what is new about that it's because some of you do not understand that from day one Nigeria was designed to fail the West and the British knew very well the capacity, the intellectual of the Yòrùbá people. And everything is almost the same thing that Baba Awolowo wanted to put in place. But the British destroyed that by giving power, by rigging the first election and giving power to the northern part of Nigeria. And that is why somebody like us today are saying that we cannot continue in this contraction like this. This contraction is not working. Why should we try to save Nigeria? Talent save Nigeria for? Who are you trying to save Nigeria for? All right? The banking system was destroyed by the Northerners. The port authority is controlled by the North. And yet, Emma Bino, let me quickly put on my gloves properly. And like I always say, a lot of you do not understand why some of us are saying that this country, tefe save we. Are you sure you want to save Nigeria? Because Nigeria is not worth saving. Nigeria is just as a death trap. And if you have the opportunity, please run away from Nigeria. Tibasa Furipe job, Sharia anything. These are driving and industrial specialists. They are called agency. And their job is to go provide job opportunity for àwọn tó ń wáṣẹ́. kò ń ṣerú iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n máa parọ́ fún yín pé ó wà ní Nàìjíríà. There is no job in Nigeria. tó wá rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò báyìí nísìn tó ń lọ tó ń bọ̀, everyone has different roles that they are playing. Ẹni tó jẹ́ bus driver ó ti ṣe night tó ń lọ sílé, ẹni tó ṣe fẹ́ lọ gbálẹ̀, ẹni tó ṣe fẹ́ lọ wa mọ́tò, ẹni tó fẹ́ lọ sí kitchen porter, ẹni tó fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ public, ẹni tó ní business ààrẹ. How does all this work is due to the fact that you must have a system that is working. But in Nigeria today, we don't have the system, and that system has not been there for the last 62 years. And the question then is, why should we be deceived by the fraudulent politicians that has hold us back and do not allow education to flourish? There is no health care. Nothing is literally working as we speak today in that messed up country called Nigeria. And today, everybody is crying, oh, go and get your PVC. You will be able to vote for Tinubu. Go and get your PVC. You will be able to vote for Atiku. Go and get your PVC. And all these lies, everybody knows it's not going to work. Because why? The 1999 fraudulent constitution was actually designed by Abubakar Salami, one of the most criminal Fulani man that carved the 1999 constitution in favor of the northern part of Nigeria today. And yet, we have those intellectual Mumu Yoruba man, the intellectual Yoruba woman sitting all over the world telling you, oh, we can bring Tinubu and Tinubu will come and change the system. How is Tinubu going to change the system? Nobody has given us the answer. All we know is because they want Tinubu to be there, and Tinubu will be as worst than President Muhammadu Buhari, because Buhari himself was a criminal that brought in the Fulani jihadis into our land. And when people like, Professor Adebanji Akintoye is advising us that, Nigeria, let's have our own working system where we will have functioning roads, we will have functioning, economy, we will have a Yoruba identity. Everybody say, no. Baba Akintoye cannot lead us. He's too old. We don't want somebody like him. But yet, you want somebody like Tinubu that is going to sell you back to the northern part of Nigeria. And the question is, should Tinubu finish after 8 years? Then what will be next again? Nobody can give us the answer. But like I always say, my job is to bring all these to your limelight. And this is why I come out on the road all the time to do a live broadcast so that you can understand how economy works. Eleton Lonisi, Owa register is a cab driver. Ole Tunisha me, but right there and there, everybody knows that the moment you get on that vehicle, there is safety for you. There is no safety in Nigeria. And for the last 62 years, Nigerians have been deceived by the West, giving them the impression, the black most populous nation in Africa, the biggest Kinikan, is all lies. Everybody knows it's a lie, because at the end of the day, we know that the reason why Nigeria cannot function is because we don't speak the same language. And as you can see, this is a council. They are being paid properly for the job they are doing by the council. But the question I'm asking these gullible Nigerians today is, in the last 62 years, can you tell me what part of Nigeria has actually worked? No part of Nigeria has worked. All you have been told is lies upon lies upon lies. And when we come out and tell you that Nigeria is not designed to work, some of you idiots is telling me, Koiki, shut up, come back home, let's do it together, let's just get that. You will remain in the abject poverty, and your life will not be resolved by going to the church. Your life will not be. Nigeria economy has actually collapsed. The price of petrol is now up to about almost 300 naira per liter. The exchange rate as at today is coming up to almost 920 naira per £1. And I'm asking the question, for how long do you want to be deceived? Because for a very long time, almost every one of you have been deceived, given the impression that Nigeria is going to work. But we know it's all lies. Nigeria of today is not the Nigeria you know in 1970. It's not the Nigeria you know in 1980. Nigeria is now at the verge of collapse. The economy of Nigeria is completely zero. There is no money in the foreign reserve. And today, as we continue to do our campaign. It is now almost 32 days before the fraudulent election is going to be called. I am now giving you again. It is time that we Yorubas must now stand up and say no more election. If you allow them to go for another election, your life will be as abject poverty, more worse than Inti Buhari. You thought Buhari has done damage. Let Tinubu get there. Let Atiku get there. And you will realize that the more damage that is coming is going to be much more bigger. And like I always say, before I end my broadcast this morning, because a minute I have to get going as usual. So all I can say to those of you at home, don't give up. Don't get tired. Don't be frustrated. Gbogbo nta fẹ́ ṣe ni pé call of frustrate movement here, talk about the frustrate movement here, and everybody, we go their separate ways and we will stop agitation. The agitation must continue. The future is not in Nigeria. If anyone is telling you the future is in Nigeria, I pity a lot of you. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní 20, ó yẹ kẹ́ ti ní mortgage, ó yẹ kó ti ní mọ́tò, ó yẹ kó ti fẹ́ máa settle down. By 30, ó yẹ kó ti máa bímọ. But ní Nàìjíríà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bímọ nísìn, ẹ lè tọ́jú ọmọ because kò sówó. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti marry, ẹ lówó láti fi tọ́jú ìyàwó yín. And one thing is, you think that when Tinubu gets there, it's going to make your life better. I pity a lot of you. Well, we will be here shouting and telling you that, well, we told you. It is not too late, but if you refuse to listen to us now, your life will be as abject poverty. My name is Olami Koiki as usual. I got to get going, but one thing is, we will continue to enlighten you. We will continue to educate you. We will continue to give you all the reasons in the world why we need to shut down Nigeria. As I continue to move around UK all the time, my best bet is to tell you that we have the opportunity in our hand. We must not let it go. We must hold on to it. Freedom doesn't come cheap. Freedom is not something that you sit down in your comfort zone. Freedom, sometimes people die and sometimes people survive it. But one thing is, we must understand that should we want to enjoy a better life as close to any African country, then it is our responsibility, Sorry, I'm postman lawyer. You can see them. Very, very happy doing their job. Nínú òtútù. Tó bá lọ wo football, ìwà máa compare ààrẹ pẹ̀lú wọn. Tó bá ń fi British passport, tó fi ń lọ sí abroad. Àwọn postman ló lọ yẹn sórí wọn nísìn. But a lot of you, ẹ wo post office tó show fún wa ní Ìkòyí níjọ́ òní. Post office tó wà ní Ìkòyí is not functioning. Sórí pé mẹ́ta ni wọ́n, obìnrin kan wà ní ẹgbẹ́ lọ́hùn, àwọn méjì wà ní bíbáyìí. Obìnrin lẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ post office yẹn sórí. Kò ń ṣe POS ló ń ṣe o. Owó tó ń gbà yẹn ó lè máa make up to £30,000 lọ́dún. Obìnrin ni ó ti wọnú ilé lọ ń deliver letter. But a lot of you, irọ́ lẹ fẹ́. Ẹ fẹ́ àwọn tó máa parọ́ fún yín. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ sí nínú àwọn tó fẹ́ parọ́ fún yín. Àwa ti sọ fún yín ọ̀nà tá a máa fi gbà. Tẹ bá dẹ̀ sọ pé ọ̀nà tí Koiki ń sọ yẹn kò lè work, fine. Kò sí nǹkan tí máa ṣe sí. But èmi á máa sọ fún yín pé ọ̀nà tẹ́mi mọ̀ yẹn o, òun lèmi lè fi sọ fún yín pé a máa fi lọ. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé ọ̀nà yẹn ò dáa, well, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. My job is to continue to enlighten you, to give you all the reasons why we, the Yorubas, are the most intelligent people. But ẹ má rò pé àwọn Fulani náà wà intelligent. The intelligence of the Fulanis is by using the Yoruba people. Wọ́n ń lo àwọn Yoruba politician, wọ́n ní ká wá lọ dìbò, tá bá ti dìbò, election yẹn, a máa ní result, bla bla bla, blo blo blo, it's all lies. Irọ́ ló bá dé, irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀. It's very cold, it's not easy, it's very cold, but we give thanks as we continue. So, my job is to continue to tell you that election, tẹ́ bá ti fún wọn election again, pump, you are all in danger. The worst case scenario, àwa máa wà labroad, kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe sí, kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ wá mú nílé. Tí bá fẹ́ gàrí Ìjẹ̀bú, màá ní kó bá mi gbé sórí DHL. Tí bá fẹ́ kúlíkúlí, màá ní kó bá mi fi ránṣẹ́. Tí bá fẹ́ atarodo, màá ní kó bá mi fi ránṣẹ́. Bọ̀ sórí ìwọ tó wà nílé, àfi kí ìwọ náà ya jápa kó ya sá lọ, because economy yẹn ó máa worse ju kí ló dálẹ̀ lọ. I gotta go now. Boss me today. Have a very good afternoon and bye for now.